Hello, my health and hustle peeps. Jenna Trudeau, your health and hustle expert, coming on here. It is December 30th. I will give you a full-fledged warning. I'm recording this today. Obviously, there's no school, no daycare, no nothing. And so it's Fun Friday, and I have my kids. So if you hear kids in the background, it's just real life. So let's just accept it. And and so if you hear little ones coming in the background, they're welcome to join the podcast. But anyways, I am having so much excitement between now and the new year. I have got to say, I love this time of the year for the fact that, a new year's coming. And I'm not huge into like the whole new year, new you, like starting January 1st, like it's going to be amazing. It's just going to like blow up with explosion. I am not all about that. Sorry, guys. My daughter has a little cough too. It's so sad. But I like to take the new year. I like to take this time between the new year and now just to reflect what went well in 2022, what no longer serves me, what brought me joy, all of those things. And if you haven't taken some time yet to just reflect, I really encourage you to do that. I mean, a lot of us set goals, and don't get me wrong, I have goals for 2023. Like, trust me, I've got big goals, probably bigger goals than I probably have ever set in my entire life. I'm turning 30 this year, and I'm like, okay, bring it on. Let's do it. And so just taking all that wisdom from 20 into my 30s as I let my 20s rest in peace this year in 2023. But like I said, I'm not all about the new year, new you, like whatever. I think it's awesome. I think goals are great. I think having a vision board is fantastic. Like, you have to have a goal and a vision to know where you're going. And without that, that's gonna, like, derail you from where you're going. And just having that vision board and that clear vision of where you're going is adding to your belief and allowing you to wake up every single day and contributing to your why. And so, Caleb, just wait, okay? And so, one of the things that I love to do is just take this time to reflect, because I know I'm going back, and I'm so sorry, you guys. For those of you who have kids, you're going to know, like, I'm just going back to what I'm saying because I'm getting distracted. But one of the reasons why I'm not a huge fan of the whole new year, new you, etc., is just for the fact that, we put so much on our plates, and then we get there and it's like wherever you go, there you are. And if you can't do the internal work to get yourself to the next level, you're never going to be able to reach that next potential of who you're becoming along the way. So I've taken some time like over the holidays just to reflect 2022, and I encourage and invite you to do the same. But here are some of the things that I'm letting go of in 2022 that might inspire and encourage you, and you might hear something, and what I write down could be exactly what you're writing down. So don't feel like you're copying or anything. Whatever it is that serves you, like, let go of it. But the first thing is just becoming aware of it. So here's the first thing that I'm letting go of in 2022. I am letting go of the, caring what people think about me. I think that's something that a lot of us hang on to, myself included. There was a really great point in my life, especially as a kid, where I just did not care what people thought about me. Like, my confidence was so high. And as life goes on and things happen, and that just belief and that confidence really starts to get stuck down there. And it can take a lot to really pull it out. And so I've been really working on my confidence over these last few years. Like, I am not who I was. Like, my mom shared a picture with me today of 2014. Like, I look at that picture and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I know exactly what was going through my head. Like, I was so uncomfortable in who I was. And it takes a bit to gain that confidence. So I am letting go of caring what other people think about me, because you know what? I am enough. I am valuable. I have a lot to offer. And if I continue to let other people's opinions stop me from my highest power and my highest potential and allowing me to serve others, because I love to serve others. And if I'm letting other people's opinions get in my way, well, then guess what? I can't show up and serve others to the capacity that I can, because I'm making up a story and letting others' opinions get in my way. So if that's something that you need to release in 2022 as you enter the new year, then awesome. Write it down and then burn it. The second thing that I'm releasing in 2022 is negative people. I honestly just thought that it was just like normal to be around people who just continually brought you down. I'd look at people who are like crushing it and just like on top, like their energy is so high, nothing is stopping them. They're literally unstoppable. That's the word that I can think of. And we all have negative people in our life. Like there's no one that I know that doesn't have a negative person in their life. I'm telling you that. Um and so it's just setting that healthy boundary around them, but also being okay to not surround yourself with them. Like if someone does not bring me up anymore in 2023 and they're just continuing to bring me down and belittle me and tell me that I can't and tell me that I'm not enough and just really, get under my skin, well, then guess what? I choose to not believe them, not care what they think, but I also am going to be setting boundaries because I have done a lot of work with people. I actually was in direct sales for 7 years, and I've taken a huge leap of faith in July and partnered with an online wellness company and do marketing for them. And I now know how I want to coach and mentor people for the fact that I am constantly, or I was constantly where I was always pulling people uphill, like constantly pulling people uphill. And I've got to tell you, it is exhausting. It's so hard when you want something for someone more than they want it for themselves. And it can be exhausting. If you spend all your time there, well then guess what? You're going to go in that hole and you're going to feel negative and you're going to hold that grudge maybe towards them and it's not going to feel pretty. So, I am making that decision and when I work with people, like I'm matching energy for energy. Meaning, if someone wants to partner with me and they want to go all in and they show up and they give me 100%, well, guess what? I'm going to give them 150% of my attention and that coaching and mentoring, right? But if someone wants to partner with me and they're going to give me 20%, even 50%, guess what? They're probably not going to get any percentage of me because I need to protect my energy to be with the people who need me at 150%. So that is one of the biggest things that I am carrying into 2023 because I and just people that I coach and mentor, we have places that we want to go and I cannot make time for people that are going to weigh me down. I'm just going to call the truth, right? Sometimes it's hard to hear. Sometimes the truth hurts, but I encourage you just to kind of like take it and listen to it and just be mindful of it and aware of it. And honestly, that's the biggest thing with reflection. Reflection is one of the best things you can do for yourself because if you're not aware of how you have been behaving and the actions that you've been taking, well then guess what? You can't get to the next level that you are meant to be. And yeah, it takes hard work and yeah, it takes discipline and it takes that quiet time to sit down and just reflect about yourself. And yeah, you're probably going to bring tears to your face and to your eyes. And it's not always easy, but I'm telling you, it is rewarding. So the third thing that I'm leaving behind, I mean, there's a lot of things I'm leaving behind, but these are probably my three biggest things that I'm like, in order to get where I need to go and where I want to go and help others get where they want to go, that's my biggest thing, you guys. My mission is like, health, like I want to inspire people to take care of their health before they hustle. And I want to inspire people to find the inner like confidence and belief that they really have. Because it's so sad how many stories on a daily basis that we make up that drive us away from what we're going towards. And so my one word for 2023 is leadership. Like I want to up my leadership so I can have the ability to help coach and mentor people and have an influence on their life and inspire them to be the best version and most favorite version of themselves. Because yeah, it takes time and yeah, it takes work, but like, gosh, it is rewarding. So the third thing that I'm gonna leave behind in 2022 and really take forward with a new perspective in 2023 is the fear of failure. I'm not going to lie. I have had a ton of fear this last year, but a lot of fear within the last 5 months in this pivot that I've made in my life. But honestly, if it wasn't for the support team that I have, if it wasn't for adding to my belief system every day, aka the words that I say to myself, the vision boards around me, the things that I'm speaking out to the universe, just all the things that I'm listening to. Like, what are you listening to, right? Are you just listening to the news and crap all day? Or are you listening to things that are going to add to your belief system and bring up your confidence? Like, that is what I'm about. So, fear of failure, I'm just going to look failure right in the eye if it wants to enter my life in 2023. And instead of being fearful of it, I'm going to look at it as an opportunity, because we've all failed. I've failed. You failed. Like, it's just honestly an opportunity for you to grow and to learn from. And every failure comes a new lesson. And it's really hard for some people to find that lesson or to even be open to, you know, the idea of learning the lesson. But for myself, I'm like, okay, I don't have that fear. So now I can just move forward, release some of the anxiety and and just the emotions around it, and just wake up every day and serve others, serve others, whether it be financially or it be, health wise, and just be the best version that I can. And so not letting fear get in the way. There's also something else that I will share with you guys. I probably won't share it with you guys, honestly, until the next Wellness Wednesday. As I've been doing a ton of reflection, there's been a lot that's come up, and a lot that's going to be changing in the new year. So I'll share a little bit more about that journey. It has a lot to do with my health and just like where I've been at, where I was in the early 20s of my life, and how it just really impacted a lot of things. And even to this day, it's impacted me, and just kind of how I've been working through it. So I'm going to share something with you guys that I've actually never opened up about. So I might cry, I might not, but know that I'm okay. And I know that no one's coming to save me, that I have to find the will and the power to find that strength myself to work through it. And that's what it's all about. We're here to all learn lessons. So yeah, I hope that was kind of helpful for you guys. I just want to say I hope you guys have an amazing new year. Find some time over these next couple of days just to reflect. Like, please, please, please do it. Because I'm telling you, it will make a world of your difference going into the new year. Set those goals. And seriously, if health is one of the goals, connect with me. There's a huge R3 challenge that we're doing starting January 16th. And I'd love for you to be a part of that. It's an awesome program. It's not a diet. It's not a fad. It's all about a lifestyle. And I am so much for things that help with lifestyles. So the R3 program, it's basically 3 R's. I did a podcast on it, but it's like a reset, reintroduce, and real life. It's a 6-week program, something that's going to give you confidence in, the food that you choose, going to give you confidence in just, even if it's for you for losing, like, some weight or some inches. But what I love about the R3 is that it's also allowing your body to not have, like, it's allowing you to kind of manage your blood sugar levels, which is really important. That's something I'm really learning about for what I'm going to share with you guys. But yeah, so if the R3 is something that you guys are open to taking a look at, and you want some more information, please reach out to me. I am more than happy to share it with you, because you guys, 2023 is going to be amazing. We've all been through a lot over the last, 3 years, 4 years. I don't even know. 3 years. That's when this little one right here was born. My daughter, just FYI, you guys, Ava Lynn is sitting right beside me coloring for this podcast. And like, I don't even mind. Like, I don't mind, because what I do, she's watching. And if you don't think your kids aren't watching, they are. And so one day, as she's looking up, one day, I hope my girls can just pay it forward, and maybe they can come back and listen to this podcast and be like, that was my mom, and I was sitting on her lap for this podcast, and I'm going to go out, and I'm just going to take what mom taught me, and I'm going to pay it forward and serve others. Right, Ava? Is that amazing? Do you want to tell everyone your positive affirmations while we're here?
Yeah.
Okay, come in the microphone. So we'll let you guys go after this, I promise. But this is the most cutest thing. I know I'm going on a rant here, but it's real. It's raw. There's nothing I can do about it. But one thing that we do, hold on, love. One thing that we do every day is we always say our positive affirmations, because affirmations are important, and I'm raising 2 girls in this world. And I want to make sure that they have their confidence like I did when I was a little kid and not let their light dim like mine did at times. And now it's coming back at age 25 to 30. It's been coming back. But let's tell everyone your positive affirmations, shall we? Okay, what do we say? Do you want to say them together?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. I am smart. I am strong. I am beautiful. I can do what? What can you do? You can tell the microphone. Tell them a little louder. What can you do? Just don't touch right there. Say, what can you do?
I can do anything.
I can do anything. And I love me. Say, I love me.
And I love Mommy and Daddy and Shona. And you.
And yourself. Say, I love Ava Lynn.
And I love me.
And I love me. And Arya. You love so many people.
Not Roro.
Oh, we love Roro and Hendrix and Jonah and Eli. We love the whole family, but most importantly, and Uncle Troy. Not today. And we're gonna be here for days, you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're gonna be here all day. But the most important thing is you also love yourself, right? You love yourself. Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much, you guys. Have an amazing new year. We'll catch you guys next year. Quote unquote, pun intended. But yeah, have an amazing new year. Stay healthy, stay safe, and make sure you guys find some time to reflect. Love you all.